Respect for each other is a core mantra in any organization. Montu's organization has the same thing. Everyone will say, I respect everyone and everything. Still, this policy is required and it is there. Do you know why? Because though we know we do respect each other, but we do not know the boundary from where it is called disrespect. Montu is part of a sizable team, hence new members join and old members get released. Few may get released due to underperformance, career aspiration, someone wants change, etc. etc. This is pretty much regular process. So by now, 2 batch of new freshers already joined. Some of them are very smart. I mean, few months after joining the company, they started applying the trick of how to get away from the responsibility. One day, supervisor called Montu and few others, including juniors, in a meeting room. It was around 6 o'clock. One of the trainees looking so anxious, meaning he is looking at the clock very frequently and not listening to what supervisor is saying. Supervisor asked him if there are any issue. He responded, everything is fine. Supervisor was asked by his boss to deliver a report urgently, and that must be delivered in same day before everyone goes home. It has multiple components, hence everyone has parts to do. He made Montu a temporary lead to drive this and ensure report is delivered. Instruction received, everyone started work except that junior who was frequently checking the time. Around 9 p.m., Montu decided to collect everyone's work and consolidate. Almost everyone requested for 30 minutes more to finish their part. Montu asked, where is that junior? He was not there and no one knows the status of that part what he was assigned for. Montu asked one of the juniors to call him over the phone and ask. They came to know that this junior left office immediately after supervisor has ended his meeting because he has some urgent work to do. Also, office time ended at 6 p.m. This was surprising for everyone. Although logically that junior is right, office time ended. Montu had to manage the delivery anyway, so he assigned another junior who almost finished his part. That junior worked for next 2 hours, finished other part also, and finally report was submitted around 11 p.m. that night. After finishing the delivery, when Montu and others were leaving the room, they noticed that this junior who just helped is not getting ready to leave. Montu asked, why he is not leaving? He said, his home is little far away from office. Last bus left around 10 p.m. No more bus available tonight. Also, he does not have sufficient money to hire a cab. So, he will spend the night in office. Friends, should we take this as an example for respecting each other? What do you think? I took it because I want to share my opinion. We'll come back to what Montu did. About being me in his place will not be good for sure, because I will complain against that junior who left without informing. Secondly, we'll try to help this junior as much as possible. As a common man, we'll arrange a discussion with supervisor to teach a lesson to that junior. Now let's see what Montu did. First of all, he arranged some money from everyone, gave to the junior so that he can hire a cab and go home. Next day, he spoke to the junior who left without informing. He gave his own reason why he could not avoid leaving the office. Then Montu told what happened and how his another colleague took his work. He narrated the whole event, what happened last night. Montu was expecting some comment from this junior, but he did not respond. Montu is in little bit dilemma now whether he should inform the supervisor or not. In one side story, he is already part of it. In another side of the story, he just heard. He decided to take a small test. After a week, Montu intentionally assigned an urgent work to that junior. He knows this work will take at least couple of days to complete, but asked him to deliver by end of day on the same day. When a person leaves without informing others, though there is important work pending, suspicion will come by nature, isn't it? As expected, that junior did not complete same day and left on time at 6. Next day same, a day after also same. Montu is now confirmed whatever this junior is doing, that's he wanted to do. He is leaving after office hours ends. That is his right. He is not finishing his work. That is his fault. Not giving priority to the work for what he is paid for is not right either. So time to inform the supervisor. But Montu did not take that route because he did not want to escalate, meaning reporting to higher manager against someone. He wanted to give second thought. Since Montu is now little bit senior compared to those juniors, he wanted to practice his leadership. Next day, Montu invited both the juniors to a pub. They will start at about 7 p.m. from office, will enjoy for next 2 hours and then they will go home. Both the juniors are so happy. At 5 p.m. Montu called junior number 2 at his desk, the person who helped, and started working on something. Junior number 1 stayed beyond 6 p.m. Montu and junior number 2 continued their work together. At around 7 p.m., Montu requested junior number 2 for 1 more hour because they could not finish the work. Junior number 1 said okay and continued to spend his time by calling his friends and just chit-chatting. He is not working though. At 8 p.m., Montu took both the juniors to the pub, had couple of drinks. Montu paid for that day. After few days, Montu arranged same, but did not ask junior number 1 to work. Only asked him to stay back and enjoy the drinks. Junior number 2 paid on second day. After few more days, Montu called again. This time junior number 1 could not stop. He paid the bill. Fourth time, Montu called for drinks and openly said, "Today is my turn for payment." Junior number 1 felt something. For the first time, he worked little bit late after 6 p.m. Seeing the ray of hope, Montu continues this practice for several weeks. Slowly, but it made impact to junior number 1 and he became part of the team. Staying until everyone in office became his normal and realizing the need to finish the work is something he achieved. He stopped leaving at 6 p.m. without informing others. Friends, just think, if Montu informed his supervisor on the first day, it would have created misunderstanding, disrespect, mistrust, etc. A lot of negative energy would have been created. But Montu did not let that happen. Rather, choose to teach a lesson in a respectful way. So we'll come back with the next event from Montu. Stay safe and healthy. Please do not forget to subscribe my channel. Click on the bell icon, share and comment. Bye bye.